Alright, that video is given to us by the Japanese of our game, The Dragoness. But what I'm here for is to teach you how to build your acrobat to be a PvP type, and also to teach you combos along the way, give you heraldry builds, and of course skill builds. This is my acrobat, and this is from the server Westwood of Sia. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, we go through our heraldries. So my heraldry build is basically a simple PvP build. Of course, should have a epic level 40 shining heraldry, which I don't have currently right now. So it's much better if you have third stat, but of course it's a little bit too expensive. And next, of course, we go to the fatal. Of course, acrobats hits a lot of combos, so basically you need critical, so it will hurt more if it crits, and of course you get more crit chance. Next is, of course, obviously agi. Acrobat is an agi hero, so the more agi you have, the more damage you get. So level 40 agi is required as well. Next we have health, because also acrobats is known to have low HP. Some say that I should get like HP set, so my HP would be more sufficient for nest and getting, health regen per hit. But I believe that if you're a really good acrobat, you can get away from those bosses as fast as you can, or you can evade attacks as well as you do. So basically I don't need HP set. I only use HP set for ladders because it's pretty much very useful against PvP and ladders. But of course in Colosseums I use my wind set for the additional damage. Next we have, of course, the destruction heraldry. My heraldry is a level 40 destruction, so it gives a lot of damage, and also gives me extra critical rate if it's possible to get one of these, if you like. Or you can have additional agi or additional stent would be a good way to increase your damage, but I prefer critical. So yeah. Next we have life vitality, obvious choice for, of course, raising your HP a little bit more. Next we have bear. Why bear? Because it doesn't mean that I am an agi hero. It doesn't mean I don't need strength. I need strength because of its plus damage. Even though that strength is for warriors, strengths also give us acrobats extra attack, because basically strength give us more damage. Next would be the ultimate heraldry. Of course, final damage is also important. Having final damage increase your final damage. If it doesn't crit, or if it crits or not, it will give you extra 119 damage. It's a lot of advantage if you do the math. Okay, now we go to the skills. I might get bad comments on my heraldry skills, but I think this is the skills I use the most. So first skills I have eagle dive, for the reasons that eagle dive is our skill that packs amount of attack power in a very short duration of 14 seconds. Next we have the cyclone kick. Cyclone kick, some will say that I should get like the speed regeneration thing for the vortex, but I don't think so, because cyclone kick's physical attack is 200% larger than spiral vortex, although it gives plus 3000 damage. But if you do the math with the percentage per kick, it deals also the same amount of damage as the Cyclone Spiral Vortex. So getting an increased damage in Cyclone Kick would be a much reasonable heraldry instead of getting the speed of Spiral Vortex, which doesn't really do that much effect on your PvP skills. If you know how to use your Spiral Vortex perfectly without those heraldries, you can actually perfect the Acrobat without it. So I guess damage would be my main objective. The next would be the double somersault, because I do one combo that involves 2 double somersault kicks in one cycle of combo. So double somersault kick is a must-have because it deals also tons of damage. And next would be chain trampoline. Why chain trampoline cooldown? Because I love getting in and out of fights as quick as possible. Because having a 10-second cooldown of chain trampoline, it's not much. Minusing it by 2% would be a really great advantage for you to get in and out of fights and to evade monster skills like the whirlwind of mercenary, in which is a very almost impossible skill to get out to, since it has a wide range of sucking ability. But our tip top and our aerial evasion can actually get us out of those skills very easily. But adding chain trampoline to the equation can get us far away from the battle as possible if we're getting too much damage. Okay, your ultimate heraldry, of course, it's up to you. I just got this for free, so I don't mind spending so much more on the ultimate heraldry, since I actually don't use this that much. I only use this for for PvE mostly, not for PvP, because black hole PvP sucks because I'm vulnerable for how many seconds, I have no idea. So yeah, we're done with the heraldry. Now off to the skills. Okay, we will go back to the archer build. Of course, very necessary to make your twin shot at max. When you're level 40, make sure your twin shot is at least level 14. Why? It's our great source of harassment. Harassment from far range would be good, and it gives us 3 meters more, so that will basically give us almost the same range as the longbow does. But of course, if you got a longbow, that's 8 plus 3, that will give you 11 meters, but 6 plus 3 gives you 9 meters, so basically 2 meters advantage for the bowmaster than for the acrobat. So twin piercing shot, I got this just on level 2 just to get the multi-shot. Piercing shot is not really a good skill to use in PvP, since it has a thing with doing such moves that are slow. So it's not really instant. You have like a 1.5 seconds thing to do an action before it actually shoots the arrow out. So it's not really good. And of course, all of the skills have to be leveled up. And I didn't get the high spin kick, and the reasons that I don't use that skill much in PvP, because you might want your enemies to stand up than to be lying down, because acrobats are more of an aerial combo guy. So yeah, of course multi-shot will be at level 8. Tumble, max it out, and of course urgency tricks, max it out. I just got this Wives of the Owl just for PvE purposes, and PvP, yeah, it is good for PvE, but Rage of the Owl is much better, but with a really long cooldown. So this would be very useful for PvP as well. But if the character you're facing has a wind set or anybody with high crit resist, you're still screwed with this buff. So either you get it or not, it's okay. Okay, now down to the acrobat skills. Kick shot at level 5. I want to upgrade this to level 15 for my Tempest for the EX shot, but of course you're not gonna get much SP to actually get the kick shot at level 6 and higher. So at level 5 first, yeah. Next would be binding shot level 3, and double somersault level 2. Level 3 the spiral vortex to get the divine rage. Level 3 the tip tops and the short bow mastery to gain more damage, and of course add a little bit more meters to your arrow. Of course, a very important skill, our spirit boost, are almost what I call imbalance skill, in which we gain cooldown reduction and our speed is ridiculously increased. Get this on level 2 spiritual excel because I want a little bit more damage, so I actually want to upgrade this a little bit more, but I want a PvP build, so I would decide on leveling this up, this and this, so that I can, you know, get in and out of fights quickly. Air pounds, just make it a level 1 for the reason that, you know, if you upgrade this even more, I think it would increase the MP consumption, and you don't want that. Level 3 for Spire Kick, level 4 for Blooming Kick, and just level 1 on the Cyclone Kick, since Cyclone Kick is for getting the Spiral Edge, and you don't actually want to spend 8 more XP just to increase the damage of this. So at least you have more XP on leveling up the rest of your important skills, rather than having one skill to be increased. So that will be the first part of my video, Acrobat builds and heraldries. My next video will be about lesson 1, harassing with the Acrobat. Lesson 2 would be doing initiations, or how to enter in a fight. Then lesson 3 would be the advanced skills on using all of your skills in a simultaneous or in any order. Okay, and I'll put out some points on how to tandem 2 skills to create one combo. So yeah, that will be it for this video or basic tutorial. I hope you can follow the skills, or if you think you have a better one, that's okay too. I just made this video for new Dragoness acrobats out there who is wanting to kick some ass with their PvP type. And I hope you subscribe and see other videos that I make for the perfect acrobat PvP. Thank you and good night.